Now we move to the US for a top developing story. The jury has reached the verdict in the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking trial. We are getting live visuals from New York right now, the courtroom which the music mogul is sat in while receiving his verdict. He has been found not guilty of racketeering and not guilty of sex trafficking by ex-partner Cassie Ventura and another woman referred to as Jane. Jane has reserved her right to be anonymous in this trial. However, he has been found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution related to both women. I can repeat that for you. Sean Diddy Combs is found guilty of prostitution-related offences but cleared of more serious charges after a criminal trial in which two of the music mogul's former girlfriends testified that he physically and sexually abused them. Combs was convicted of transportation to engage in prostitution but acquitted of racketeering conspiracy and 2 counts of sex trafficking, which is a partial win for the former billionaire known for elevating hip-hop in American culture. This story has taken the entertainment world by storm over the past 2 months, and it took a jury 13 hours to come to this decision. Reportedly, the courtroom exploded with noise as the verdict was read out and delivered. Combs remained stoic, reportedly, and hard to read, staring forward as the verdict was delivered. I want to repeat that music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been found not guilty of racketeering and not guilty of sex trafficking with ex-partner and R&B singer Cassie Ventura and another woman known to the court and to the public as Jane. He, however, has been found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution related to both accusers. This trial has been going on for over 2 months now, and it has heard from 34 witnesses over the past 2 months, including ex-girlfriends, former employees, male escorts, and federal agents. Combs denied all charges. I want to repeat, he has been found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution. So what happens next? Combs is expected to face sentencing very soon on the 2 Mann Act convictions that he has found guilty of, each of which carries up to 10 years in prison, so combined exposure could reach up to 20 years, though actual sentencing typically falls below the maximum, of course. This criminal outcome does not directly affect the numerous ongoing civil cases against him, however, which continue independently in civil court. Combs could appeal this decision, of course. He's likely to challenge the convictions and the validity of the jury's interpretation of the federal statutes. You might ask why this matters. The acquittals on the racketeering and trafficking charges represent a major win for the defense. So since Combs has avoided this life sentence, he avoids the maximum sentence which he was previously facing. However, these Mann Act, they still hold serious penalties, years in prison. The rap and business mogul could still face. As I want to repeat, he has been found not guilty of racketing conspiracy, not guilty in sex trafficking. That is regards to both victims and accusers, both Cassie Ventura and Jane, as she has wants to be known in court. However, he has been found guilty in transportation for both victims, that being Cassie and Jane, which have a possible sentence of up to 10 years. I want to reiterate, Sean Diddy Coombs has been found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution relating to Cassie Ventura and a woman identified only as Jane. The verdicts were announced in court shortly following a unanimous decision from the jury. On the other 3 counts, racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking of Cassie Ventura and sex trafficking of Jane, Coombs was found not guilty. The jury had reached verdicts on all 5 counts and returned to the courtroom, where Coombs, along with his mother and 6 adult children, were present to hear the outcome. And we will bring you all developing updates in regards to that story coming straight from New York.